Teddy and Randy are going to be very popular there tomorrow.
Going home.
A little worried about Rex.
They can't wait to see Rex
in
Foxborough.
They love me in New England.
Hey, y'all bring your tomatoes out, and it's okay to throw them.
We will be outside the stadium tomorrow, right out by the Brady statue. The Monday crew will be inside on the field. We will bring you a pregame show no one else possibly could, getting you set for the first of the divisional games to be played tomorrow, the Texans and the Patriots. That's tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, it'll be the Rams and the Bears from Frigid Soldier Field. That game is tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern. First playoff game between these teams since one that, Rex, I think you'll remember, the 85 Bears, the 85 championship game, January of 86. Who's that good-looking fella coordinating the defense?
I know one thing. The Rams are still trying to score in that one. Dieter Brock, go back to the CFL. Are you kidding me? Look at this defense right here.
What a defense.
Oh, the best of all time, or is it one of my defenses? I don't know, but it's got a Ryan in it. I can damn sure guarantee
That's
you
Wilbur
that.
Marshall with a scoop and score of 52 yards. The Bears didn't give up a point in their first two playoff games that year. They won that one 24-0 to advance to Super Bowl 20. So that's a good memory right there, obviously, for them.
Yeah, and you know what? This weather is the great equalizer. Because I think, look, if this was ideal conditions, I wouldn't be surprised that the Rams would put 50 on them.
Right.
But in these weather conditions, it'll be the coldest game in Rams history. Ooh. All right, so we're going to find out.
So those Bears 40 years ago wind up playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And New England, listen, they've been historically unbeatable almost in this round. 15-6 all time in the divisional playoffs. They've won 8 straight going back to 2011. Texans, meanwhile, 0-6 in the divisional round. They're the only team in the NFL that's never played in a conference championship game. So New England's quarterback Drake Maye sat down with Teddy earlier this week. Here's a little sneak peek of that conversation.
I mean, I went to the Super Bowl my rookie year.
Yeah.
But I'm a young player. It's like I'm going to get there a bunch. I mean, it took 4 years. Do you know that this could be the only chance that you have? And do you have that type of urgency for this?
I think you have to. I think you have to at this point. In this league, you realize that we're one of 8 still working, still practicing today, and 24 are sitting at home going to watch us this weekend. I think that's one of the best things Coach Vrabel's reminded us this week and even last week, that opportunity we have is one of the 8 to try to make it into one of the 4 for next week. And I think we got the players and the mentality and the team and the chemistry, and I think we're going to try to leave it all out there.
So you'll hear that full conversation tomorrow. Can we have a moment on the inadvertent flex by Teddy there?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to go every year, but I had to wait 4
years.
Oh, man. To get to the Super Bowl.
It was a hard 4 years.
Really been tough for
you. It was hard.
Yeah, a lot of sympathy for you.
That said, how about give us a little taste of the conversation we can look forward to tomorrow and what Drake Maye has done here in his second year.
Yeah, Drake Maye, I mean, he was great for me. I mean, he talked about how Coach Vrabel's been an influence on him, but he talked about what he needs to do. And I think they also have the plan. They have a lot of respect for the Houston Texan defense and what they are. I mean, he knows also it's okay sometimes to end a drive with a kick when you're going up against a team like this in the Texans and a defense that's so good.
Yep.
When we opened this conversation talking about the 85 Bears, that's the standard. That's probably the greatest defense in any season in NFL history. I'm not saying the Texans are that, but right now their level of dominance feels a little bit like that. That's obviously the big factor tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think statistically, if you look at it in total defense, you got to go back to the 2009 Jets to have a lower number given up yardage-wise. So to me, yeah, this defense is absolutely awesome. And where it starts, that front 4, man, can they rush the passer. And to me, you're going to sit back and Drake Maye, the young quarterback and all that, one thing I know is you better watch out because this pass rush is going to heat you up. If you can't run the football and you're one-dimensional, you can forget about it. And the best thing Drake Maye does, though, in this matchup, watch out for his legs because he's going to be running for his life. If Houston has one Achilles heel, it's that scrambling quarterbacks, they play so much man coverage that if you can get away from that pass rush, you can make some big chunks down the field, with your legs.
Couldn't agree more, Rex. I think Drake Maye's such an underrated athlete. And listen, this kid is so mature. I don't know if you got that sense there, Teddy.
Definitely.
Right? Like, there are no real weaknesses in his game, but if I did have to nitpick a little bit, it's sometimes that he can hold on to the football too long in the pocket. Right? He had 2 fumbles last week against the Steelers. Well, guess who leads the NFL in strip sacks? The Houston Texans, right? And a quick way to lose this game is putting the ball on the ground, right? They're out. They don't have Nico Collins, right? Don't let this defense, this Texans defense, wreck and win this game, right? Just like you said, end every drive with a kick, you probably win the game.
Yeah, and Drake talked about that also, is that he realizes the mistakes he made with that pressure, getting close to him and take care of the football is going to be a top of his priority.
You know, you were just talking about offensively, Nico Collins being out of the game, and I really think that both sides offensively, the way that both defenses are playing, going to have to put points on the board. And the reason why I say that, when you look at the development of a guy like Christian Kirk, them being able to add him to the equation offensively for the Houston Texans, last week being able to show up huge, 8 receptions, 144 on the road. Right there, you see the deep crossing route against double coverage. So I really think when you sit up here and look at the way the secondary for the New England Patriots, you have Gonzalez on one side and then you have Davis on the other side. So outside for the Houston Texans, you have 2 young wide receivers in Hutchinson and the second-round pick rookie Higgins this week. So if there's any part of the field that I really would like to see who's the deciding factor, who's going to win, it's going to be in the middle of the field. You have Diggs offensively for the Patriots working the middle, and then you have Kirk offensively for the Houston Texans working the middle.
Wait till you see my matchup tomorrow. I got a great matchup because people really aren't talking about it, right? But, tomorrow,
just tell us, what is
you
it?
got
What
the
is
left tackle, the first-round pick, 4th overall, Will Campbell.
Campbell.
It's going to go against Anderson. Wait till you see that matchup when I dig into some college tape to show you why you better not hold on to that football, Drake Maye.
What I want to see with CJ Stroud is, can he play to his defense? All right, knowing that I have got this great defense and knowing that almost like it's almost like both of these teams might have the same formula. I mean, because New England's defense against the Houston Texan offense, I think there's an advantage New England there. So both defenses are going to have success. So how do you play complementary with the kicking game, with the punting game, and with your offense, take care of the football? Because CJ, I mean, he had some problems last week.
Speaking of CJ, last week we'd always talking about seeing ghosts out there. There was some times against that Pittsburgh Steelers defense that CJ Stroud was out there seeing the boogie.
Yeah, uncharacteristic. I couldn't agree more. This Patriots defense is pretty stout as well. Man. Both these defenses, I think, have an advantage. And you're right, which offense not necessarily doesn't make a mistake, can even make a play or two. This could be a very low-scoring game, right? Who can get a 7 one time could really be the difference.
Yeah, that Milton Williams, the defensive tackle. My God.
Very good.
Because when you're sitting back, when I look at it this way, it's because you know me, for 2 months I've been pumping the heck out of Houston, right? And I'm like, man, that defense is going to carry him. The bad thing is when I saw that New England defense, when Milton Williams got back in the lineup, I'm like, hell, they might be better than Houston's defense. Like this was, they play so well. And I don't know who the coordinator is. All right, I've never met that guy for
Zach Kerr.
That dude
he's done a great job.
Phenomenal job. Vrabel and him, he's done a phenomenal job there. And to me, that's going to be the matchup. And Alex, you're right. I'm thinking baseball score game.
So, real quick, you're talking about matchups. Real quick, in a game like this, it's going to be some good conditions. Run or pass is going to win the game.
Oh, I think they're both going to rely on the run game early. Well, I think you don't want to drop back pass. Both sides of these don't want to drop back pass. For the Texans, right, their best player, Nico Collins, is out. Right, you got limited weapons against that New England secondary. But on the other side of the ball, you just said it. I don't think you want Will Campbell pass blocking all day against
Real
Will
quick,
Anderson.
I know we're going to have a great discussion tomorrow, but I really think the intermediate passing game for both teams, you got a pass rushing that really relies on you getting the ball out of your hand with the Houston Texans. So where do they cover? They cover the short part of the field. I know we'll get into it tomorrow, but I can't leave out Lassiter and Stingley, the other cornerbacks for the Texans. So we're talking about a lot of matchups. There's matchups all over that field, but we'll get into it tomorrow.
And by the way, we will let you at home vote on which was the more egregious flex of this segment. Was it Teddy saying it took 4 long years to get back to the Super Bowl, or Rex saying the Texans are the best defense since the 2009 Jets? Who was the coach of that team again?
Oh, I have no idea, but they gave up like 240 yards a game and went to a championship game. I don't know who the hell it was.
It's the beauty of my guys. No one has to tell them how great they are. They do a great job of doing it all by themselves. All right, once again, we will be there tomorrow for